Y'all, this girl cannot catch a break. Hi, everybody, and this is Auntie, and I am here with yet another episode of Auntie Say It Isn't So, Say It Isn't So. It appears that Olivia, Molly Hopkins' daughter from 90 Day Fiance, has received a sentencing. Yes, it appears that she's locked up. They won't let her out. So sad. This is your first time being here. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this family. To all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. Yes, I am up and on the late night bringing you this breaking news about Olivia. According to Intouch, in an article that was just released about 10 hours ago, a 90 Day Fiance, Molly Hopkins' daughter, Olivia, is found guilty of violating her probation to serve 45 days in jail. Now, the other day I came to you all with the specifics regarding her charges. Or maybe I did it on the members. I'm not sure. I think I talked to the members about it. Hey, members. But anyway, I talked about the different things that she was charged with. They weren't able to really confirm it at that time, but I guess it has now been confirmed. So I'm going to bring over my laptop and we're going to discuss it. Okay, let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. Poor baby. A resolution. 90 Day Fiance star Molly Hopkins' daughter Olivia Hopkins was found guilty of violating her probation. Intouch confirms. During her Wednesday, April 26, which was yesterday, court hearing, Olivia was sentenced to 45 days in jail, according to documents that were obtained by Intouch. Following her time behind bars upon release, she will be required to increase drug testing and 8 hours of community service per week. Intouch had previously confirmed that TLC star was arrested and booked on April 4th for violating the terms of her October 2020 arrest. And according to the legal documents viewed by Intouch at the time, Olivia failed to enter a family violence treatment program, failed to take 2 drug tests in March, and failed the drug test she did take. At the time of her arrest, she was also tested positive for fentanyl by consumption. Olivia was sentenced to probation following a domestic violence incident. Now, we remember a couple of years ago, I guess it was, back in 2020, she had, had an incident with her mother. And Molly went and filed charges on her ass. I wonder today if Molly regrets doing that. Sometimes in the heat of the moment, we'll do something, right? And we don't think about the repercussions of what we're doing. Maybe Molly at the time was trying to teach Olivia a lesson about it because allegedly, and I reported on it back in 2020. I believe that Molly had like some scratches or something on her. And a lot of times, even if you want to drop the charges, right? If the state picks it up, there's nothing you can do about it. Because if you're showing evidence that, you were, struck, bust upside the head or whatever, scratched in the face like a cat, they have to do something. Oftentimes when the police are called for anything that is domestic, somebody going to jail. 9 times out of 10. And there may be some, especially if you show like, some type of scarring or whatever. Um, they said that Olivia allegedly struck Molly multiple times in the head, leaving a clearly visible red mark, okay, and kicked Molly in the leg. And the affidavit for the arrest read, a third party witnessed the entire altercation. I wonder if that was Cynthia. Because, now, Cynthia, her and Cynthia, they done fell out. When we met Molly, it was a lot of stuff that was going on with Molly. A lot of us, including myself, judged Molly for her parenting skills and stuff like that. And we were really concerned about it. And, I had done multiple reviews on the show when Molly was featured, and I can't remember what season it was right offhand, but there were a lot of things that I questioned and a lot of things that I hoped that Molly would do differently. It appears that lately that Molly and Olivia have reconciled their differences because, there's been a lot of talk about her working at Libby Ray, and, she had an altercation or some type of something with Cynthia, and I had accused Kelly of some things, and I believe that all the charges against Kelly that Olivia alleged have been dropped. So it seems like, Molly is probably trying to reconcile that relationship with her, but there is a deeper issue here that really needs to be resolved. This little girl, in my opinion, needs some kind of therapy, like some serious therapy with a therapist by herself and also a family counselor. And, looking at Olivia and the things that have happened to her, I wonder about the other little girl. You can't help but wonder. Here it is, there's another little girl that, Molly has a second daughter that she's taking care of. And I believe that, she has some, a disability, if you will, for lack of a better term. And she really needs to be concentrating on her. This little girl has seen, in my opinion, men come and go out of Molly's life, including Kelly. It appears, from just, rumors on the street and word on the curb that Kelly was close to the little girl. And, here it is, another man that Molly has had in her life that has walked away. And that can't help but, that is probably going to cause some problems with that little girl in the future. We're hoping it doesn't, but it probably, I don't know. It says, following the altercation, Olivia was penalized with 40 hours of community service and a $500 fine and anger management classes, no drugs or alcohol, and no contact with Molly. Her jail time sentence comes nearly 1 month after Intouch confirmed that the case involving her and her mom's now ex-boyfriend was still open. Okay. They said that Intouch is reporting the case is still technically labeled active because it has not been approved by a supervisor yet. This is just sad. This is just sad. So they go into talking about the incident between her and Kelly, where Olivia claimed that, she was working behind the counter with her mother and another employee when Kelly walked into the store. And so she says that, Kelly was angry with Olivia because of problems um, with Olivia's boyfriend. And Olivia and Kelly got into an argument, and she stated that, he got real froggy and leaped, I guess, allegedly. But I believe it's been, for some reason, y'all, I remember seeing that it was dropped. And maybe I'm just wrong about the situation. Like, I don't know. But I could have sworn I saw somewhere where it said that it was dropped. But they're saying that it hasn't officially been done because no one has signed off on it. That's kind of like weird. Just sign the paperwork so the man can go on with his life. You know, sources indicate that, Kelly had retired from his job as a New York police officer, moved to Georgia to be with Molly. And the word on the curb is that, Olivia, basically came in between the relationship, and it was a whole lot of chaos and confusion. And I'm hoping that Kelly is able to, collect himself, move on with his life, and just, do better. And it's so sad because there was such great potential. I know that there is an alleged show that they was on together, or a show that's supposed to be coming up where they were on vacation together. And I think that as a result of stuff that went down um, during filming, that Kelly left early. Now, I don't know. This is just all alleged, right? Okay. I don't know if it's factual or actual, but this is the word that's out there on the curb, that this new show, this new spinoff show that's supposed to be coming out, was they were Molly and Kelly were filming in order to reconcile their relationship based on some stuff that went down. I don't know. Cynthia was in the report also, and she wanted to be removed from the report. I like Cynthia a lot, and I support her. But you know what? At the same time, I support Molly too. I just wish Molly would do better. And it's almost like, you when you know better, you do better. So I'm just wondering why she doesn't know. Why doesn't she know that um, this has gotten out of hand and that her daughter needs some type of counseling? And now it appears that she needs drug counseling because they alleged that she had, well, no, they didn't even allege. They just straight up said and charged her and said she had fentanyl in her system. Why would she take something like that with all the people who are losing their lives, and families are left behind to pick up the pieces and to wish and to hope that they could do something better? Here's the thing, Molly, if you're looking at this, you have an opportunity while your daughter is still yet alive and well and living in the land of the living. You have an opportunity to try to reach her now. What you don't want to do is be another statistic or another number of parents or family members who have had to, unfortunately, bury their kids earlier than they should. There should never be a time when a parent is burying a child. And I hear that that is one of the greatest pains that anyone can experience. Get this stuff together so that you can save or help save your daughter's life. Make every attempt. And I'm not saying that you're not. I'm just saying, just from looking at everything that's going on, standing on the outside and looking in, there appears to be some serious issues that are going on um, in your life, and serious issues with the communication and the relationship between both you and Olivia. And I'm hoping that you all can get this together, because it's really getting tiring seeing her, in my opinion, spiral out of control. It's almost like she's trying to communicate that she needs help, and maybe she just doesn't feel like she's being heard at this time. Like, I don't know. But this is really sad. She got 45 days in jail. And I don't know, if this is going to cause her to continue to have to be on probation for an extended period of time or what. But I'm hoping that, Olivia, you are able to get the help, care, and concern that you need for your life. Girl, you only got one life to live. You are young. And there is so much beauty and joy in living every day to its fullest. So much beauty and joy to it. I'm an old woman now, and I oftentimes think, what would I have done differently if I was young, when I was younger, being an old woman now, online. But Olivia, you can fight this, you can beat this, and you can live a life full of potential, and walk in the promise and the purpose for your life. Let this be a pivotal moment in your life where you make different decisions and different choices. Change the crowd that you are around. Do whatever it is that you need to do to get yourself together, young lady. Because I'm telling you, life can be beautiful if you just make different choices. Decide today that this is the day that I'm going to change my life. I'm wishing the best for this family. I'm hoping that everything works out well and that I'm not coming back and giving a different report. Thank you all so much for being here. If you want the complete article, I'm going to put the link to Intouch in the description box. Please feel free to hit that link and read up on the article about what's happening and what has happened with Molly and Olivia. Good night, you all. Be safe out there in those streets. Bye-bye.